Heyo. We're back with Spire. Um, just double checking to make sure that I'm unmuted. Um, Last time I streamed this game, I went over, the Ironclad and the Silent classes. Now, we're gonna be checking out the Defect. The Defect, I mentioned this last stream, plays very differently from any of the other characters. All the characters all the characters have their own unique playstyle, but I find that with everyone you unlock, they get more and more sort of unique in how they work, if that makes sense. Really quick, I'm just gonna take a screenshot for thumbnail purposes. Defect is essentially I normally don't go over the lore of this game, but I like the defects. Defect is, like it says right here, they're a combat automaton which became self-aware. Specifically, the defect was meant to be a replacement for, or the successor to, the Guardian, one of the Act 1 bosses, and was meant to defend the Spire, but they became self-aware and decided to rebel. And so, now they're one of the heroes. And I just really like the Defect's own personal story. It's really cool. This game doesn't have a lot of lore, but little breadcrumbs that they do give us are pretty cool. I wish it had like a more comprehensive storyline that you could piece together, because what it does have is cool, but it's pretty basic. You can figure out the ins and outs of it from just a couple of things. But regardless of that, let's start now. Since this is the first time we're playing the Defect on this file, we are going to have to go with the default options. Defect stuff. Let's see. Now, which path do I want to take? It actually is possible that I might be able to, if neither of these question marks are fights, I might be able to take this and kill an elite with it. And I think even a slight possibility is worth the risk. Hi Mason. Hello, yes, Whale. This is the third character, and the second one you unlock in the game, the Defect. The Defect, plays, like I said, all the characters play differently, but the Defect is especially different. We'll see when we get into combat. I'm going to take this, which allows me so that first 3 enemies I fight only have 1 HP, and I'm going to try and get this elite with it. I have to hope that these 2 question marks are not fights, though. Now, the Defect has a very unique mechanic, and that mechanic is orbs. Orbs are basically, let me put it this way. Orbs can be created, or as the game puts, channeled by by cards or by relics, and each there are different types of orb. Each has their own passive ability that activates when you end your turn, and they also have an evoke ability, which basically happens when you get rid of the orb, either through a card effect, or you try to channel an orb when you have no more orb slots free, in which case the frontmost orb will be evoked and will activate its evoke effect. We start with 3 orb slots by base, which means we can have a total of 3 orbs, and our starting like the crack core starts us with Lightning Orb, which deals 3 damage at the end of the turn to a random enemy. Or you can evoke it to deal 8 damage to a random enemy. The Defect has the normal strike and defense zoning cards, but in addition to that, they have the Dual Cast, which evokes the frontmost orb twice, and Zap, which channels 1 Lightning Orb. These cards both can be upgraded to be 0 cost, though whether they're worth just upgrading to be less energy depends on how things go, because the Defect has a lot of ways to mess around with energy. Also something unique to them. Anyway, since this enemy only has 1 health, I can just end the turn and... now we're seeing here Cold Snap. This is another orb type. Frost Orbs. Frost Orbs defend you and give you block when they activate. I remember correctly, they give you, as their passive, they give you like 2 block by base, but I don't remember how much they evoke to give you. Lock-on is a special effect that makes it so enemies receive 50% more damage from orb effects. Cold Snap is a pretty solid card, so I think I'm gonna take it. Really quick, I didn't really look at the path very much. If we don't end up fighting the elite, we'll go on this path, and from that we'll have a couple of choices, depending on what we pick up. Alright, let's hope for no fight here. Yeah, okay, no fight. Yeah. The Scrap Ooze event. As you walk into the room, you hear a gurgling and the grinding of metals. Before you is a slime-like creature that ate too much scrap for its own good. From the center of the creature you see glints of a strange light. Perhaps something magical? It looks like you can get some treasure if you just reach inside its opening. However, the acid and sharp objects may hurt. We have full HP. If I take too much damage, I can choose to avoid this elite and go to the rest site. I think I'm good. Ouch, all you find is corroded metal and a bit of burning pain. However, you're still convinced there's a relic. Go deeper, lose more HP, but you have a bigger chance to find the relic. Ah, success! Vajra starts combat with 1 strength. After rummaging through the metal and burning acids, you finally grab hold of the relic and yank it out. You pull your way out of the ooze, damage but rewarded. Alright, losing 7 HP for a relic? Very much worth it. This is a pretty good relic too. And now these guys, I don't need to, like... I can just dual cast and kill them both. Go for the eyes. I would take that if that was upgraded, because it gives 2 weak then, but... Otherwise, I'm not really sure about that. Stack. Gains block equal to the number of cards in your discard pile. We're probably not going to get much use out of that, at least not this early in the game. Leap is solid, but I don't know if I want it quite yet. I'll just take it for now. But for now, I'm going to be more selective about what cards I pick. For Merchant, we probably don't have enough money to like spend anything good. Well, that kind of sucks. If we had 14 more gold, we'd get this membership card, and I'd be fine with that. Storm. Whenever you play... I just want to introduce this really quick. Whenever you play a power card, channel 1 lightning. Now, Storm, one thing interesting about it is that it upgrades to become innate. And innate means you get an opening hand. This sort of reveals another thing that, well, not entirely unique to the Defect, does set them apart from the other characters. They have very strong sort of focus on powers. like this one, and they can actually combo powers, which is a very unusual for classes because powers are normally meant to be very much one and done, like buffs for the rest of combat. You can't use them again for the rest of the combat. They do their job, but for the defect, powers can be real combo potential material. However, there is a certain boss that makes it so that this strategy isn't always super free. Let's just put it that way. We saw him. We saw the boss I'm talking about last time I streamed this game, but let's just say he can be very scary when you're playing Defect, especially with a power focus deck. We could get both Skim and Rip and Tear, or we could save our money. Skim lets you draw 3 cards, very good. And it's on sale. Rip and Tear deals 7 damage to a random enemy twice. With Vajra, that does 9 damage twice, 18 damage for 1 cost. Which could help us be a little more aggressive if we want to take on, like, this additional elite to this floor. I'm gonna take Rip and Tear for the possibility of going for more elites. Not sure if I'll take Skim just yet. There don't seem to be any other guaranteed shops I want to visit, except for this one, but I'm not really gonna go on that path. I'll take Skim. It's not gonna be that good now since we don't have that much energy, but it'll be pretty good later. No fight, please. Yes! You come across an inconspicuous pedestal with a shining gold idol sitting peacefully atop. It looks incredibly valuable. You sure don't see any traps nearby? This will give us... The golden idol will make its enemies drop 25% more gold. As you grab the idol and stow it away, a giant boulder smashes the ceiling into the ground next to you. You realize that the floor is slanted downwards as the boulder starts to roll towards you. We can become cursed with injury. This is probably one of the least bad curses. You just can't play it. It doesn't do anything to you. It's just clogging up your deck and draw. You just acquired skin. I don't get that joke. I don't know what you're referring to. Oh, you mean skim? Haha. I'm only half awake, but oof, human skin, nice. No, skim. Mason, skim. Like skimming something. Skimming's a little bit off the top. Anyway, we can take the damage because even though this is an elite coming up, we have Neo's Lament, which means it'll die immediately. Oh, a bit of lag there. Should be fine though. And that's the elite dead. We get Ink Bottle whenever you play 10 cards, draw 1 card. This relic can actually be kind of tricky to use because you can forget about it and accidentally overdraw and draw a card you want to save your next hand when you have no energy. No skin, Mason. Static Discharge. Whenever you receive unblocked attack damage, channel 1 Lightning. Cool-Headed. Channel 1 Frost, draw 1 card. Cool-Headed is kind of hard to take unupgraded. Static Discharge could be good in certain fights especially. That's the wrong button. Let me look at the deck. I think having this will actually help a lot. just to give us something to start out with early on. Um, since I added a draw card to the deck, I'm gonna upgrade Zap to be 0 cost. Actually, no, Dual Cast. Dual Cast, I think I'd want to play over Zap a lot of the time. And I think I'm going to be going for these two elites, or at least one of them. Oh, before you utilize an elaborate shrine to a Forgotten Spirit, the Transmogrifier, I can transform a card. Transform a Strike. Let's see what we get. Oh, it's Force Field. Costs 1 energy less for each power card played this combat. Gain 12 block. And it costs 4 energy by base, so... not the best. Not the best. Not gonna be good for, or at least a little bit. Lantern, Surge combat with additional energy. Okay, I'm getting a lot of stuff going around energy and draw. I'm starting to really like where this is going. Let's see. Force Field, I could... Oh, it does not upgrade to become a lower cost. I thought I remembered it doing that. Okay, I'm upgrading Zap then. Maybe I should veer away from the shop to remove Force Field. No, I was gonna go with my original plan. We got extra energy and we don't have anything to use it on. This sucks a little bit. Start with the Cultist, do some damage. Oh, I should have played more cards for the Ink Bottle. Forgot about that. Okay. Okay, Frost. When you evoke it, you gain 5 block. Okay, let's see. Can I kill this turn? Let's see. 8 damage, 16, leave him with 10 health. Oh yeah, I can kill easily. So I got some extra gold there because of Golden Idol. Chill. Channel 1 Frost for each enemy in combat. Exhaust. Or Charge Battery. Charge Battery is good, but do I want it? I'm a little heavy on defense stuff already. I think I have enough 0 costs and I've upgraded. Maybe a second path static discharge. I'm gonna take Charge Battery and I'm gonna start looking for more draw stuff. Okay, if this elite goes bad, we have Fire Potion to deal damage to them and a Strength Potion. Oh, these guys. Okay. Playing static discharge because there's a high probability I'm going to take damage this combat. Oh, thank God. I forgot about Ink Bottle, even though I just saw that it was at 8, and it triggered at the perfect time. Alright. Zap. Dual cast. Please kill one of them. It didn't. Cold Snap. Skim. I'm just gonna block. 10, 12. I'm taking 6 damage. Not the worst. I am gonna kill this one though. With the Fire Potion. That's worth it to me. and tear. Poke. Zap. Strike. Strike. Okay, this combat could have gone way worse. Back at prep, at the start of combat, draw 2 additional cards. That's really good with Lantern. I will take that. No, I'm not gonna... Claw... Claw is fun, but I don't think this is the right deck for it. I don't need any more 0 costs, I think. Well... Do I need Ball Lightning? Not really. With Zap and Dual Cast, I don't think I need it actually. Because I have the damage, big damage from Rip and Tear, and I have the channeling from Zap. I don't think I need a card that combines them right now. I will... Maybe I need more Frost. Not really. I got some good defense in Leap, Charge Battery and Leap already. It's kind of late to take a Claw, though. I'll... I don't have that much draw. I want to take Cold Snap. I think Cold Snap will be really helpful. Okay, Ink Bottle's at 3. Don't trigger on this turn if you don't need to, Aaron. I can Cold Snap. I can Cold Snap. I can defend. I'm now fully defended. And I'll dual cast just to progress Ink Bottle a little more. I don't want to trigger Ink Bottle when I don't have enough for it, so I'm just gonna... I'm gonna place that, play that. And now... Okay, perfect time to get it. Actually, I didn't need it at all. That was kind of a waste. Fruit Juice, gain 5 max HP. Sure. Sweeping Beam, deal 6 damage to all enemies. Draw 1 card. I can also use some AoE. I will take that. Okay, I'm gonna spend a little bit of the time here setting up. I want to set up Frost, but I can't attack him without waking him up, because I have the extra strength. Actually, even if I didn't, 6 plus 3 would be more than 8, so... Just play these to trigger, to progress Inkbot a little bit. Okay, I should end this. I should wake him up with exactly enough for Ink Bottle and exactly enough to trigger Ink Bottle next turn, and I'll have additional energy that turn, and I'll have a Frost Orb up, and I'll have done a good amount of damage. Okay, do I want to go defense or do I want to look for more? What's in my hand? What's in my draw pile? Skim, charge battery, zap. I'll risk it. Not great. See. And now I'm perfectly defended, so I can attack one more time. Log of Fool, in case you can't remember, attacks are like 18 after woken up, and then after a couple turns, will debuff you and drain your strength and dex. So you want to kill him as fast as possible before he just completely removes all your power. Luckily, I think I'll have the opportunity to do that. I won't be able to leave the fight without triggering Ink Bottle, so that sucks a bit, but I'll just progress Ink Bottle a little more for next fight, and there we go. That wasn't too bad. Bronze Scale starts to come with 3 thorns. Great card. That's another claw. I regret not taking claw now, and an all for one. How many zero cost cards do I have in my deck? Only these 2, but I could add more. I wish I'd taken that other claw then, if that's the case. Before he moves all your power and all your bones. Thank you for the input, Mason. Well, this is a zero cost deck now. That's what we're doing now. I've decided. Let's see. What do I want to upgrade? Scan would be good. Slime Boss. He sets up his first turn by, I believe, putting slime cards on your deck. They're SAS cards that you need to use 1 energy to exhaust. And then he prepares. Then he spends his second turn preparing an attack, and then he attacks you with a big, like, 30 damage attack. And then he starts the process over again. When he gets to half health, he'll split into 2 smaller slimes. So you want to get him as close to split value as possible without splitting, then push him as far over that as possible. I'm gonna skim here. Not a good skim. See, I'm gonna set up for next turn. Play static discharge. Dual cast. Cold snap. And that's not anywhere near enough. Dang it. I don't want to split him this turn. If I hit him with the strike, that'll split him and it will interrupt his attack, which means I won't take all that much damage. I won't take the damage, but it'll cause there to be 2 smaller slimes with a lot of HP, so I don't want to do that. Oh, I forgot about my thorns. Well, it's a good thing I didn't decide to do that, because now I can, do it this turn, I suppose. I could strike him one more time for 7 more damage, or I could set up my next turn with charge battery. I think I will set up my next turn. Okay, dual cast. Rip and tear. Sweeping beam. And that one will allow split into 2 smaller ones. I wish I could kill it right here, but I can't. Yes, sweeping beam. I was hoping I would get this one. And now this one has been interrupted. Rip and tear. I can't end this fight without progressing the ink bottle, so might as well use it here. And there we go, slime boss down. Bias cognition, that's really good. Well, that's not really what we're doing, is it? Oh, I checked the wrong thing. Oh, I forgot to mention focus. Okay, so focus. So you know how orbs have their base values, like what damage they do and how much they block you? Focus, affects, increase it is what to orbs are what strength is to your attacks and dex is to your defense. So with 4 focus, every single with bias cognition in effect, every single lightning orb is doing 4 more damage. Every single frost orb is blocking you for 4 more. But after you play bias cognition, every turn afterwards, you'll lose 1 focus. So you might want to end the fight quickly after that. You want to just use this to like ramp yourself up really high and then win. I don't know if we create and evoke our lightning orbs consistently enough to use that. Well, then again, we can just choose not to play it until we need to end out the fight. Now that I think of it that way, I actually like taking this. I don't... Seek is good, but I think we need some more... we need some way to scale. And Bias Condition provides that, even if we can't use it immediately. Okay, what do we have here? Well, something I don't think I can take and something I don't want to take. So, Runic Dome. Gain energy at the start of turn, you can no longer see enemy intents. Which means I can no longer see what the enemy is about to do. Now, this isn't a problem if you have a Jack that's really good at blocking and defending, or you have a great knowledge of the game. I don't have either. I might still take this and sort of just try and play around it and block it as much as possible. But this really sucks for streaming because now your viewers who are less familiar with the game can't see what's going to happen, and they're missing out on part of it. This means I can no longer upgrade. I don't know if I want to take that because Bias Cognition really wants to be upgraded. That's more focus, more damage. It's an extra turn of it. But then again, Bias Cognition is the only thing in my deck that I desperately want to upgrade. Oh, that's tricky. That is tricky. I mean, Static Discharge producing more lightning is good too. Final, nuclear battery. This relic is unique to the defect. At the start of each combat, channel 1 plasma. Plasma is an orb that um, it basically just gives you energy. It's the only orb not affected by focus. Um, every plasma you have channeled gives you 1 energy. The turn after its passive activates. Since its passive activates at the end of the turn, it's the 1 orb that you can't get the effect of it on the turn you channel it. I can't remember whether that applies to the start of the round or not, since this is channeled when you start the round. And when you evoke it, it gives you 2 energy, if I remember correctly. The problem is, our deck is kind of shuffling through orbs a bunch, so this energy will get used up right away, unless we can get some good draw. It's tricky. As much as I want to upgrade Bias Cog, I think Fusion Hammer is more consistently gonna help us out than Nuclear Battery. Even with the downside, even though Nuclear Battery doesn't really have a downside, I think this is yes better. Let's see, you can start with an early shop, if we want to. There's no way to avoid elites this floor, so I'm gonna have to fight at least one of them. Do I want to fight multiple of them, though? Maybe. I think there is a relic you can get that makes Bias Cog way better. I'm gonna look for that by going to both these shops. And I have golden idols, so yeah. But do I really want to do that? Yeah, I do. Is there a shop later on in the act? Right, over here. That seems like a pretty railroady path. Don't want to take that one, really. Maybe I just want to go all in one shop, so I don't accidentally risk not being able to take something in one of the shops. I'm gonna check them both. Oh, robbers, they take your gold from you. That kind of sucks. Oh well, let's see, how much can I defend? If I play one more defend, I'll have 16 defense and I'll only take 4 damage. But I'll miss out on a lightning orb. I'm fine with that. I think I can kill these guys fast enough. Can I? Yeah, I can. I have thorns too, so they'll get hurt themselves, so I think I'm okay with it. Alright, draw with that. Yes! And that one's dead already. This guy's about to run away, so I'm just gonna up things a little bit to make things a bit easier. I'm gonna play one defend so that I can draw immediately at the start of the next fight. And there we go. Another Gambler's Brew. I will drink my fruit juice to take that. Steam Barrier, not really sure I want that. Master of Strategy, that's really good. Whenever you add an attack to your deck, upgrade it. Consume, gain 2 focus, but then lose 1 orb slot. It's kind of expensive to play, don't know how I can do that. I want Master of Strategy, but I don't want to risk taking it and not being able to get the relic I want in the next shop. It's worth it, actually. I think going for, like, guaranteed consistency is worth it. Oh, the birds, and I have thorns. Oh, by the way, fun fact. The birds receive 50% less attack damage from their flight ability. Orbs do not deal quote-unquote attack damage. So yeah, I'm about to kill these birds. I'm just going to stop that one from buffing itself really quick. And I'm fully defended. And they're going to kill themselves on my thorns. Let's see. Oh, I can't play anything without evoking this, but that's fine. I'm going to save that for next combat because my orbs will take care of him. Cool-headed, that's excellent here. Upgraded cool-headed, channel 1 frost, draw 2 cards. Draw is great for what we're doing. I'm really scared what I'm going to find in the shop. Don't know if I want to go to it anymore. Let's see, what cards, what do we have on this fight? We have the Slaver, we have the Gremlin. Oh, Book of Stabbing can appear on this act, I think. Gremlin I can handle, but Slaver scare me. I'm gonna look in here to see if there's this particular card that'll help with that. There is not. Luckily, the relic I was afraid I wouldn't have the money to buy did not appear here. Capacitor, gain 2 orb slots. Yeah, why not? It sucks that we can't upgrade it to give us 3, though. But that's fine with me. We could get 3... We could fight 3 elites this floor if we wanted to. I'm down for that. Snake plant. Let's see. Tear. I do not have enough defense. The This is gonna suck a little. With bias cognition up, I think this fight is pretty solved. Like that. Hologram, not unupgraded, I don't think. I was afraid it might be the slavers. Shit. This should defend me just a little bit more. Taking 20 damage. Oh, not 20, just a little bit. Never mind. Phew. Kill that guy. Okay, I didn't take too much damage in this fight. Just set up ink bottle for next turn. Frozen Egg. Whenever a power card to your deck, upgrade it. I'll take Swift Spot over Gambler's Boom. Self-repair. At the end of combat, heal 10 HP. Navigating an unleashed... Oh! Vampire event. Oh. Sorry, excuse me for a sec. Sorry about that. Anyway, this is a vampires event. Navigating an unlit street, you come across several hooded figures in the midst of some dark ritual. As you approach, they turn to you in eerie unison. The tallest among them bares teeth and extends a long, pale hand toward you. Join us, Broken One, and feel the warmth of the Spire. Funny thing, they actually have slightly different dialogue depending on which character you play as. if you're playing as the Silent, they call you sis. They say join a sister. If you're playing as Ironclad, join us brother. I don't remember what they say for join us for the Watcher. They might just say join a sister again, since the Watcher is also a woman. But we haven't gotten to the Watcher yet. That's the next character to unlock after this one. So we can choose to lose 24 max HP and lose all our strikes. And in return, we'll get 5 bites, which are cards that deal a little more damage than strikes by base and heal us for 2 HP. They'll be putting 2 more attacks in our deck though, and our deck is already getting a little bloated. Do we need the healing? Well, I just got self-repair, so I don't think I do. I'm gonna refuse. You step back and raise your weapon in defiance. The tall figure sighs. Very well. The entire group of hooded figures morph into thin black fog that flows away from you. You are alone once more. Alright. Rip and tear. I don't think I should play Bioscog just yet, because I don't think I can kill the Gremlin Leader fast enough for it to be worth it. So I will be taking a little bit of damage this turn. I will be taking 4 damage, and I don't have my thingamajig. I don't remember what it's called for some reason. Static Discharge, that's what it is. I didn't have my Static Discharge up, so that sucked a little. Now he's the only one on the screen. Hit him with that. With the Cold Snap, and prepare to draw next turn by hitting him again. Zap. Draw. Master of Strategy. Activate Self-Repair. Oh, by the way, yeah, the minions, I might have mentioned it last stream, but the minions the Gremlin Leader summons have different effects. This is the Sneaky Gremlin. They just tend to attack for slightly more than the others, around 9. And the Mad Gremlin, every time you hit them, they gain a strength. So you want to kill them with big attacks or with, like, passive things like poison or orbs. Let's see, I'll just play this to increase the Inkbot a little more. He's increased their strength. Sad that didn't kill him. Let's see. He's doing 27 damage. He's doing 10. My Lightning Orb could kill him, but I don't know if I want to take that risk. If I defend fully, that's 12 block plus 4, 18. I'm gonna draw, try and get an attack. That's perfect. Literally perfect. Thank you, Draw Potion. And now I'm fully defended. Yeah, potions are good. Potions are really good. Hit him some more. see, Sweeping Beam. Rip and Tear. Oh, the Fat Gremlins, I forgot to say what they do. They weaken you when they hit you. Do that. And, I'm just gonna play these to progress the, Ink Bottle level for next fight, and that should kill him. 5 damage each. And I healed a bunch. It's awesome. Pocket Watch. Whenever you play 3 or less cards during your turn, draw 3 additional cards at the start of your next turn. Good Relic. Probably not going to activate that because I got a bunch of energy and I'm playing a bunch of cards. Amplify. This turn, your next power card is played twice. This Amplify is very difficult to use, but it can be very powerful. It's just that it runs out of usefulness pretty quickly because your powers get removed for the entire combat. I don't think I need any of those. Meal ticket. Whenever you enter a shop, heal for 15 HP. We don't really need rest sites. I have a way to heal and I can't upgrade. So I'm gonna be going for this last elite. There's a chance it could be Book of Stabbing, and there's a chance it could be Slavers. Those are both worse than Gremlin Leader, but not terrible. Okay. Yeah, not optimal, but I'm not too broken up about it. I'm going to be taking a bunch of damage this turn. See? Pull back a bunch of cards. I got weakened. That sucks a little. This is not enough to defend me. God, I'm going to be taking even more damage now. Ooh, might want to have to... Probably will have to heal before the boss. But that isn't too bad. So I don't really have anything else to do. Oh, I activated Pocket Watch that turn. Okay, Self-Repair, Bias Cog, Zap, Force Field, Leap. Just to progress the Pocket Watch as much as possible. Mango, pump back up raise your max HP by 14. I do need more zero cost cards. Let's see. Can I kill these guys with fast enough for Bias Cog to be worth it? Let me draw first and then I'll see. Oh, I just made myself vulnerable by accident. Gain 9. I really don't want Force Field in here anymore. I can gain more blocks than Force Field just by doing that. Just with a leap and a normal defend. Both unupgraded. I am going to be taking 4 damage here, but it's not the worst. It could have been way worse. And at least that progresses my orbs, so... Yeah, could be way worse. I didn't realize he was doing that much damage. Why did I not respond to that? Oh god, that's bad. I'm taking a bunch of damage and I really shouldn't have. I just blanked for no reason. Okay, that kind of sucked. FTL, deal 5 damage. If you've played less than 3 cards this turn, draw 1 card. Fine with me. I'm gonna rest, because that's the only thing I can do here. Alright, hit that guy. Prepare. Swing beam. Charge battery. I'm gonna stop playing there, so I'll have more energy to do stuff next turn. Should I, actually? Is there anything I could draw that I wouldn't be able to play or wouldn't want to? Don't care about drawing Force Field. Care a little about drawing Skim. Care a little about drawing Cool Headed. That's about it. Yeah, I'll play one more. Yeah, I drew one I didn't care about. Hell yeah. Let's see, 4 plus 10 is not enough. Yes, I was hoping that would kill him. I didn't mean to draw biased. I forgot about Ink Bottle. I'll heal this all up at the end of the fight, though, anyway, so it's not too bad. And I win. Explosive Potion. Hell yeah. Claw or Beam... Upgraded Beam Cell. That seems so good, though. Hologram Plus, actually. I'm taking Hologram Plus. Playing that. Playing Dual Cast. And I can defend with everything in my hand, and that's not quite enough. I'm taking 6 damage. That's okay though, because I can just... can't play anything else other than Trickle Ink Bottle when I have no energy. Don't want to do that. I should have played Bias Cog there. I don't know what I was thinking. Beam Cell first. Alright, that worked out perfectly. And now, Bias Cog, Dual Cast. Beam Cell, FDL, and strike once more. And I perfectly set up to start the next fight with a draw. Go over the eyes, upgraded. Yes, that's great. Alright. Now, go over the eyes. All for one. Beam Cell again. Go for the eyes again, even though it doesn't do anything. Attack, attack, and play one more card to Progressing Bottle. Play this, play that. Taking a bit of damage here. That's gonna suck a little. Expulsion Potion to help get rid of these guys faster. Alright, by the way, this is the Collector, by the way. He summons minions, he buffs himself and his minions, and then after a certain amount of turns, he'll inflict a bunch of debuffs on you, mainly just weaken and vulnerable and, like, frail. He's kind of like a bigger version of the Gremlin and Leader, I think is a good way to describe him. Should I post Spy Squad this early? Sorry that my Steam achievement is on there. I should actually disable Steam achievements for when I'm streaming. I don't know why I haven't thought to do that until now. I'm gonna wait to use Bioscog a little. Hologram. All for one. And there's the debuff turn. I'm vulnerable, I'm frail, and I'm weakened. I take more damage, I can't block as well, and I can't do as much damage. Pretty bad all around. But orbs still give me plenty of damage. I mean, block... Well, they do plenty of damage too, because orbs aren't affected by weaken or frail. It's doing 31 damage. I can block for 6. And so 21. 21 plus 4. I only take 5 damage this turn. 6 damage. I miscalculated a little. And now I think I can activate Bias Cognition. Let's see here. And there goes the Collector. Get a Strength Potion. Buffer is amazing, but Fission... Fission I can't take unupgraded. Remove all your orbs, gain 1 energy, and draw 1 card for each orb removed. If it was upgraded, it will evoke the orbs, but as it is now, I think Buffer is really good. We're not going with Snekawai. Philosopher's Stone. Gain energy at the start of your turn. All enemies start combat with 1 strength. Tiny House. Spawn pick up. Gain 1 potion. Gain 50 gold. Raise your max HP by 5. Obtain 1 card and upgrade 1 random card. I think I want Philosopher's Stone more than... all that. I can get as many as 2 shops on this floor. I think I want to take that. I have a lot of gold. I'll take this early shop, and then I'll take the later shop. Oh, this is an enemy I don't want to have extra strength on. No, thank you, sir. Please stop. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave and die. Can I kill enough? Fast enough, actually? Yeah, sure. I can kill fast enough. Buffer will protect me. Oh, and I set that up perfectly. Totally intended, of course. I think Intronic Brew is worth more than Gamblers. Genetic Algorithm. Gain 1 block. Permanently increase this card's block by 3. Way too late to take that. Darkness. This is an orb that its passive is it increases its damage every turn, and when it's evoked, it deals all the damage it's accumulated to the enemy with the least HP. I cycle my orbs too quickly to get good use out of this, but it is a good card nonetheless. I don't want Sweeping Beam I think. Upgrade all cards you can no longer heal. I don't think I want that. Gain 199 gold, gain curse to 2 normality. While in hand, you cannot play more than 3 cards this turn. Normality could cripple us, but we have a pretty big deck, and 990 gold is nothing to sneeze at, and we could remove one of them at the next shop. Oh, I forgot to read the flavor text. Mind Bloom. While walking introducing through the cases of Spire, your thoughts suddenly begin to feel very real. Imaginings of monsters and riches begin to manifest themselves into reality. The sensation is quickly fleeting. What do? I am Ore, fight a boss from Act 1 and obtain a rare relic. I am Awake, upgrade all cards but no longer being able to heal. I am Rich, gain 199 gold, but you get 2 normality, which is like one of the worst curses in the entire game to have in your deck. Now I could get it removed right here, and then I could get another one removed right here because I have plenty of gold, but every time I would draw it, it would be so awful. And I have Ink Bottle, so I could draw it by accident. I'm drawing through my deck so much, I don't think I can take it as much as I want all that gold. Just gonna attack this guy a bunch. And then I'll play this just to increment the ink bottle a little more. And then that. Oops, I played that in the wrong order. No, wait, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Because I can do this now. I drew too far. He broke through one of my buffers, so I lost one of my buffers, but that's fine. And I can play all these out. And I can play this out. And this. And this. And this, and this. Oh. Hey, Gordon. It's Mason. I know you're messing with me, but it's Skim. Hi. Hi, Gordon. I'm playing the third character, the Defect. Their entire thing is, like, messing around with these orbs, which, like, at the end of your turn, they'll do something, and they'll also do something if you, like, spend them. It's called evoking, but it's basically just spending them. Like, these ones block, these ones do damage. There are some other ones, but these two are the most common. Also, Defect has a lot of stuff involving powers. This card gives you focus, which makes these stronger. It's really cool. When Defect is a really cool character, probably one of my favorites, if not my entire favorite. I haven't played three. I haven't played three or more cards. I haven't this turn, so I can play this, and I draw a card because of it. Bioscog. Oh, also Ink Bottle. Whenever I play 10 cards, I draw a card. Bunch of relics are all really good. Evoking is just spending. I'm gonna evoke my money. Ha 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 ha. Skim the top of my deck, not skin. Mason. Don't want to take extra damage, so. And let's see. And I win. Captain's Wheel. At the start of your third turn, gain 18 block. That's a great relic. Let's see. I don't think I need another Cool-Headed. I don't think I need Steam Barrier. I'm gonna go to this shop. I also have this relic, which heals me whenever I go to a shop. Excuse the slow work Wi-Fi. It's fine, babe. Sorry to call you that on stream. I hope you don't mind it. Defragment. That's an excellent card. I'm gonna remove, I think, a strike. No, I'm gonna remove this force field, because it's really not doing anything for me. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, gain 6 block. I do that fairly often. Potion Belt. Upon pickup, gain 2 potion slots. I'll take that. That could be really good. And speaking of that, I will take this potion. Then I can take all this, and then I can get to this shop right over here. Or if I don't feel like I have enough money, I can go to this shop instead. Let's see, this elite could be Giant Head, which I think I'm fine to fight. It could be Reptomancer, which I'm not too afraid of. What's the other elite on this floor? I mean, this act. Giant Head, Reptomancer. Oh, Nemesis. I'm not too afraid of Nemesis. Defrag, hell yeah. And block a bit. And I'm almost perfectly defended. Fully defended. Play Sweeping Beam. Go for the eyes. This guy doing a multi-attack. Perfect for him. Defend. Cold Snap. I can play out all the rest of these. I like these little loves. Yeah, they're called Darklings. They are very annoying to fight, but they are cute. I have to admit that. See. Kill the back one. Play this. Play that. And I could just end my turn now and they both die, but I don't want to do that quite yet, because I want to play Self-Repair, and I want to increment my ink bottle a little bit so I can just play it immediately the next fight. There we go. Another skim I will take. Will I? Nah, I think I don't need any more draw on this deck. Annoying but cute is a lifestyle. You would know, wouldn't you, Mason? You would know. Ah, forget. I should have used Beam Cell first. My bad. And I don't need to play these both, but I'm going to for Ink Bottle again. Oh, bit of lag there. It's fine though. It's fine though. I'm gonna take damage if I use Sweeping Beam, unless... You know, I think I'm ready to play Bias Cog. I think that's fine. I don't know why I made such a weird choice regarding what I played there. I'm going to Gambler Brew all of these away, so hopefully I draw some zero costs. Hopefully I draw some zero costs? Okay. I don't know what was going on in my head with that. Okay, at least my buffer defended me fully. Charge battery, zap, skim, self-repair, go for the eyes. And I think that's them dead. Yeah. Dex potion. Don't need any of those. Gonna fight this elite, and it's Reptomancer. Yeah, I don't mind Reptomancer, that's fine with me. And Rip and Tear to hopefully take out one of those daggers. Yes. Just what I needed. This. So I can do this. Then I'll for one them. I don't want to draw anymore, so I'll just attack. That's a lot of damage. I'm a bit scared now. Help me out. Help me out, Bias Cog. Okay, I'm only taking 7 damage out of all that. That's fine. I am weakened though, that sucks. Play self-repair. Crap, I'm getting dangerously low now. Okay, there we go. Should have played Beam Cell first. I keep forgetting about that. I cut a little close to this fight, but I think I'm gonna be okay. Yikes. Wing boots. You may ignore paths when choosing the next room to travel to 3 times. That's fine with me. Yeah, that's pretty good. Don't need to rest, so let's go for question marks. Gain 333 gold in exchange for the full golden idol. Heal to full HP, but lose no max HP. I am already at full HP. Gonna get the 333 gold because I'm not gonna be fighting that many more enemies. Go for the eyes. They don't have eyes. It's a figure of speech, Mason. The Mao ahead. You stumble across something that feels very out of place. Before you, an enormous stony head emerges from the large wall segment that does not shift and change like the rest of the area. The head's mouth is wide open, and it reveals large intimidating teeth stained red with blood. The surface of the statue is riddled with pictographs seem to indicate people throwing themselves into the mouth of this head and being devoured. Why would anyone do that? You jump back a little as a gigantic molar smashes down on the idol, smashing it into dust. As the teeth start to rise again, gold pours forth in a torrent from the opening, flooding you with riches. Okay, I'm glad I took that. Glad I took that a lot. Ooh, jutting from the chaotic terrain around you, a bony sphere surrounds a mysterious glowing object within. While you are curious what lies inside, you notice some sentries keeping an eye on it. Fight them. As soon as you strike the sphere, the sentries spring your rifle around you. Yeah, I'm not scared of these guys. I'm not scared of them at all. I ain't afraid of nothing. I ain't scared of nothing. I ain't scared of anything. I don't want to use that just yet, I think. Maybe I should, though. I'm going to keep this one alive for longer, so... 12. I'm at 16. They're at 28. I can add 10. Do exactly 2 damage to me. Oh, I can weaken both of them. Never mind. That's 20. Fully defended. Alright. Might as well play Self-Repair just to play it. Well, that sucks a little. Let's see. Why does the game keep lagging? It shouldn't be doing that. Sorry about that, by the way. Stonehead needs some lunch. He hungry. I'm sorry I keep missing your very funny jokes, Mason, but thank you. And I win! Tungsten Rod. Whenever you lose HP, lose one less. That is an amazing relic. Creative AI at the start of your turn, add a random power card in your hand. That can be really good, but I don't know if I want that. What's our boss? Time meter. I can't take that. I can't take this. I don't think I can take this. I just realized time meter. Of course I got time meter. The one boss that, whenever you play this game, whatever deck you go with, you will get the Act 3 boss that perfectly counters what you're doing. Especially when you're playing Defect. Me and the bow, when HP is at below 50% of the end of combat, healed for 12 HP. I hope you guys don't mind the lag spikes too much. I don't know what's causing that. Welcome! Every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 14 damage to all enemies. Yeah. Whenever you play a power card, heal for 2 HP. Don't really want any of these. I'll remove a card here, I think. I'll remove a basic strike. I'll go for this. Oh wait, did I just? Oh no. I wasn't paying attention. Let me try that again. I'm sorry. It doesn't count as cheating. I forgot that the wing boots isn't. Well, I'm not going to that last shop, I guess. I forgot to read that. Basically, she pulls you aside into a shop and she's like, buy something, then get out of here. And if you don't buy anything, she gets mad and punches you. It doesn't do any damage to her or anything. So, yeah. I hope there's a shop in this question mark space, because I forgot about that. The wing boots were almost out of charge. I should have waited to get to this shop here. God dang it. Alright, I'm perfectly set up for next turn. And I'm not taking any damage this turn. See, and I can play these all out perfectly and draw that. And I'm fully defended too. Panache, 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 panache. Oh, I forgot to play an extra card. Should I take another defragment? Should I take another defragment? I really want to, but I don't think I know if I should. Yes. Please be a shop. No, it's a fight, it's a fight. Gosh dang it. That sucks. Make it vulnerable. Let's see. I don't quite block fully, but it's fine. Oh no, wait, Tungsten Rod! I love Tungsten Rod. It can bring 1 HP to 1 damage to 0 damage. Tungsten Rod is so good. I love it. I don't know. Does Tungsten Rod activate before or after buffer? Because I block for 16 if I defended, and if it go, and I'm either going to lose a buffer or not. Let me see. I can't remember. Okay, Tungsten Rod takes effect after buffer, so I shouldn't have blocked there, but it's fine. And no reason to do anything else this turn. Just getting my ink bottle a little farther up. Tempest. I don't want to take that, but it would be... I don't think it's the right fit for this deck. Let's see. Play that. Play that. Play that. Play that. Play that. Play that. Play this. Play that. Play this. Play that. Play this, and play that. Sorry, my commentary isn't very good. I'm sort of just autopiloting a bit right now. Because this deck has actually come together really well, and now I'm just not taking any damage at all, so I don't really know what to say. I'm just playing a bunch of cards so I can activate Ink Bottle. And then I'm attacking to increase Ink Battle more and do some damage. Activate Panache, activate FTL, Bias Cog, Hologram, FTL again, activated Ink Bottle, didn't mean to, but whatever, it's fine. Make him vulnerable, Skim, go for the eyes, Rip and Tear, Cold Snap, Sweeping Beam, Dual Cast. I shouldn't have drawn that. I should have saved that to the next turn, but whatever. Zap. Cool-headed. I keep getting all for one when I don't have anything in the draw pile I can bring back with it. Kinda sucks. Do that. And then do that. And now it's dead, and I'm perfectly set up for the next fight with my ink bottle. Colorless Potion. I can lose a strength. I don't really use strength that much. Now here is the worst possible enemy for me to face with a deck that draws and plays a bunch of cards like this. Time Eater. Time Eater starts with the ability Time Warp. Whenever I play 12 cards, my turn will automatically end, and the Time Eater will gain 12 strength. Now that isn't 12 cards in a turn, that's 12 cards overall. So I want to play either as little cards as possible or as many cards as possible. And I'm probably going to get hit a lot, so I want to play all these, By my turn now, I'd be able to play 7 more cards next turn. I end my turn now, I'd be able to play 5 more cards next turn. I've limited myself to 4 cards this turn. I probably shouldn't have done that. I can't end the turn right now. I have to attack him. Otherwise, I won't be able. I'll only be able to play 1 card next turn. Oh shit, he's a slug. Snail. He got a house. Sorry. Thank you, Mason, for making this very tense fight a lot more lighthearted. I appreciate you a lot, Mason. I just want you to know that. I really do. I don't need to play any more cards. As much as my deck wants to, I don't need to. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I have all these potions, and this is the last fight. I shouldn't have played that. I only have 4 cards this turn. Defend. I'm gonna use Entropic Brew, which fills all my remaining potion slots with potions. Gonna drink the regen. Oh, I got another Entropic Brew. I'm gonna use this, which gives me a bunch of Darkness Orbs, which increase their damage over turn. And then when invoked, they do that damage to the enemy on the field with the least HP. Since there's only 1 enemy, that's just him. Gonna play a Power Potion. None of these help except Machine Learning. Keep him weakened for longer. Raise my dex. Oh wait, he's about to like, I know what he's about to do this turn. When he gets below a certain health threshold, he brings all his health back and purges all his effects. So I shouldn't have used weakness on him that turn. There we go. He's healing himself. But I don't know what I was going to say. I can do 80 damage to him right now, but I want to wait. I'm going to let that Dark Orb build up, and then I'm going to kill him with that. Unless he does something like that, which scares me a lot, and I don't want to deal with that right now. No, I'm fine, I'm fine. I only take a little damage. Thank you for sending me your energy, Mason. I didn't get to dual cast it. All for... Make him vulnerable. All for 1. Wait, I think I won. Yes! Alright. To thump, to thump, to thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt in the room. Is this the heart of the spire? The source of this evil? You charge your core to its maximum. You deal 782 damage. The heart squirms and bleeds, but is ultimately still pounding. Are your mightiest attacks not enough? You ask yourself, have I been here before? You feel that you have dealt a total of 40 damage to the heart. A lot of damage has been dealt by those who challenge it. Your heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness fades. And that's the first defect run on this channel, at least one. And I have unlocked a bunch of good cards. Well, two really good cards. Echo Form. The first card you play each turn is played twice. Amazing card. Great card for the defect. It's ethereal, so you have to play it when you get it. Otherwise, it exhausts. Yeah, heck yeah, Mason. Yeah. Equilibrium. You gain 13 block, and you keep all the cards in your hand, and you don't discard them. Rebound. You deal 9 damage. You put the next card you play on top of your draw pile. And these are all solid. Solid unlocks. Alright, we've been going for almost 2 hours now. I'm going to take a little break while the credits scroll. Just to get some water, maybe some food. And I'll be right back. Alright, drank some water, had an apple. And now we begin the game with the Ironclad, the Silent, and the Defect. We have unlocked something new.